Oh, the joys of living in a country lane.
There's one there. Thank you. Well, I'm off again down the lane, and this time a little adventure, one night away, to go and visit a town called Chepstow, which lies right on the border between England and Wales. On the border there is the River Wye, and I used to visit Chepstow with my Aunt Gwen, after whom the motorhome is named, Gwendolyn. When I was a boy, she lived in a place called St Breville's, which is on the hill above the Wye Valley.
Ah, look who it is. It's Jason.
Oh, I can recognise him with the glaze on the window.
Yeah. So how are you? What you doing back here?
Don't worry, I'm still married.
Sorry?
Don't worry, I'm still married.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah, no, we just got caught up with this corona and keeping anyway, never mind with you.
Yeah, well, I'm just off for the night to go exploring in this, but
all right.
I want to do lots of little trips in it, and I've got trouble with my hips, but otherwise okay. Yeah.
You said you were struggling with your leg before now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I give you my right number. I got
because when a while ago, a few weeks ago now, I think I saw you walking down the road with your suitcase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't stop. Well, sorry about that little interruption, but it was Jason, and he helped me when I was building the Zen garden, and he's a lovely bloke, and he's married to a South American Indian lady, lovely lady, Maria. So I was saying, I used to visit Chepstow with my aunt, and she used to go shopping there quite often, and she lives in this village called St Breville's, which is on the hilltop above the Wye Valley. It's a lovely area. So I never got to explore it properly, and at the age that I was, those sort of things didn't particularly interest me. So I'm going to go back and see what I missed. I can find somewhere to park for the night. I just stopped off at Tesco to get some eggs, bread, and something for myself to cook this evening. Okay, I've done my shopping, and now back to Gwendolyn with her new livery. Oh, she's looking better. I finally arrived at Chepstow, and it's quite a steep drop down to the town. But we'll make our way down this road and then go and try and find the car park. I used an app called Park for Night, and it came up with this car park which, although it said you couldn't park there for overnight, nobody seemed to worry. Well, we've arrived at the town centre, or nearly, because there's the gate going into the actual centre. And we're going to see what we do down here now. Turn left here. Oh, there's a market on. That might mean the car park is a bit full. Short stage down there, and I'm now going the wrong way. So I have to turn around and go back. It said short stay. So this is where I've got to turn. Oh no, it wants me to go on, and I can't go down that way, so it's telling me actually to go through the middle of the town, but because of the market, that road is closed. Oh, wait a minute. Charges all day, £4.80, which is what they said. I'm in a car park which was signposted short stay, but when I looked at the notices of the charges, it said all day. It didn't say 24 hours, but I assume all day is all day. That's 24 hours, isn't it? So I'm going to go and pay if I've got the change, and see if I can stop here. I found a tucked in well under the trees, and I should have a decent view out the back. I'll go and see if I can pay. I don't understand it, because it says Sunday 8 till Monday to Sunday 8 till 6, and it's now only 20 to 4, but it wouldn't take more than £1. So I tried to increase the tariff and it wouldn't. So whether it's anything to do with the COVID regulations and what have you, I don't know. Anyway, let's get off this way and see if we can see what this market's all about, if it's still there. Well, there's a part of the old wall, but I'm heading down this way now through this little back alley into the actual centre. They have the signs, the castle, the riverside, railway station, and up here the town arch. So that's the way I was supposed to come in, so we'll go up there first. And there's the town arch. I approached it from the other side, and the market is all packing up now. Hardly surprising. This is a nice old place, and I got here earlier. I've never seen the market. That looks nice. Well, one of the things Chepstow is well known for is the racetrack. So it's hardly surprising. There's a betting shop, and there's a Greggs. So if they're open on the way back, I might just have to have a sausage roll. I'm standing in the main square now, and that's looking back up the high street where I walked down. And in spite of the fact that it's spitting with rain, COVID restrictions are eased, so people sit out in the rain at a cafe. This is St Mary Street. Dr. Swede hairdressers. I wonder why they have to be Swede. Could have been turnip. Anybody want to get married? Interesting looking shop. There's some almshouses, very substantial. Look, we're walking down Bridge Street now. I'm in the car park by the castle now, and there it says 24 hours instead of all day. And there's a beer tent, and there is the castle. The rain's coming down a bit sharpish now, so I think I've got to get it back to the van and maybe later on try moving down to this car park because it's a bit full at the moment, and it's a nicer place to stay, I think. I do wish the weather would listen to the weatherman, because it's not supposed to be like this. If the weather didn't know. But unlike the night of my freezing, I've got the diesel heater on, and that will warm up soon. Well, there's something I've got to get sorted. My leisure battery is just not holding the charge at all, and so the computer wouldn't work, the laptop wouldn't work properly, nothing would work properly. So I left the car park and I've come to Sheep House Farm campsite, and I'm here all alone. It's a nice place. There's Gwendolyn, and there is the rest of the campsite. Nobody at all, and a very, very helpful couple, and they'd be able to provide me with electric hookup. And they were telling me that in that building over there there's a kettle and Wi-Fi code and all sorts of things that you need. Waste disposal over there. It's nice. And that looks like a runway down there. If anybody's interested, Sheep House campsite is at Brookend, Wollaston, near Lydney, GL 15 6PW, and I can assure you that the people are really, really pleasant and are very helpful, so I can recommend it. When I was in Tesco, I bought for myself a Tesco beef roast dinner. And there it is. I shall follow the instructions, cook it and eat it. And dinner is served. Alright, you wine buffs. You might not think Merlot is the best to go with red meat, but the bottle was open and I got to drink it. Well, that was not bad for a ready meal. And for dessert, I have grapes and more wine. There we are, all washed up, except of course the wine glass, which will be required later. Well, that's it for day one. Tomorrow I shall go back into Chepstow and have a look at the castle, the bridge and the River Wye. And so thank you for watching this, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow and join me looking at the rest of the town. And I shall also take a trip down the Wye Valley past Tintern Abbey. So look forward to seeing you. But for now, night night.